Hey folks, got a what the fuck going today. It should have come out Friday, should have come out yesterday, but I had to sit and read this thing. I've read this 5 times now, and I don't see what in the fuck this is needed for. It's executive order that Obama signed on Friday. National Defense Resources Preparedness. Of course, nothing bad could ever happen to America. So this is just one more precaution which was not really necessary and will, of course, never be put into practice in America. But our president feels that just in case, he should have the power to take over everything if we were to fall prey to an emergency. The NDAA of 2012, and coming a decade after the USA Patriot Act of 2001, did not really send a strong enough message. To back it up, President Obama has signed a new executive order with imaginative ambitions to confiscate the service and use of anything anyone owns, including our farms, personal vehicles, local utilities, warehouses, private airplanes, private airports, anything, everything. Executive orders created for national defense and national preparedness are not new in American history, but in each instance they brought about a constitutional crisis that nearly led standing presidents to hold dictatorial power over the citizenry. During the Civil War, President Lincoln halted freedom of speech and freedom of the press, while at the same time revoking habeas corpus and the right to a fair trial under the Sixth Amendment. During World War I, when Congress refused to grant Woodrow Wilson extended power over resources to help the war effort, he invoked an executive order which allowed him complete control over businesses, industry, transportation, food, and other economic policies. In both cases, it was only after the death of each president that full constitutional powers were restored to the citizens of the United States. The economy of the United States is based on the free flow of resources, energy, and the right of consumers to buy and sell as they see fit. Any interference in this economic process quickly leads to shortages, rising prices, and civil unrest. The purpose of President Obama signing this new executive order is yet unclear. However, it may yesterday for the accelerating, that plans for tactical or strategic strike on Iran are accelerating. Oil prices in Europe rose over $3 a barrel for Brent crude after the Israeli actions, and U.S. oil prices rose $2 for WTI. The Obama administration appears to be preparing for a long drawn-out war in the Middle East, or at the very least, an expected crisis that will require the need to override constitutional authority and claim dominion over all resources in the United States under the guise of national defense. With the rise in disaster preparedness growing for both individuals and states leading up to Friday's executive order, the mood of the nation points strongly towards some event or disaster that will require massive preparations on a national as well as local scale. Something to think about, folks. You better wake up. Peace.